Hello, this is Chuck Marks, and I'm with Prolink Software Corporation. We'd like to take a moment here to show you one of the new charts that we have in ERS version 4.2. This chart was designed to assist a Prolink customer with analyzing a multi-cavity mold and its performance throughout the day. We can see here that the chart type is a new one. It's called vertical floating bar. We can see that the data is being pulled up with 3 characteristics that are being looked at. Our global filter is set for data collected this year. Of course, that could be set for any period of time. We also have a record filter called cavity. You'll notice that this cavity says values 1. Let's take a quick moment to talk about record filters. We can certainly set a record filter to look at a specific cavity, or what we've done here is set up the record filter to group across all values. This could be especially important when doing multi-cavity molds, because we can set this up to support a mold that has 8 cavities or another mold that has 16 or 32 or even larger cavity groups. This simply is a dynamic way of creating a record filter. So we have our cavity set. We can now execute our report. Now right here, what we can quickly see is that each characteristic has its own chart, and we can see how all the data relies versus the nominal value at the center, the upper control limit, as well as the upper and lower specifications. So we can happen to look and see for this characteristic, grip diameter 1, cavity 6 is trending upwards, although also cavity 2 has an equally large range in values. We can click on any specific record and find out the date and time, cavity, and which shot number that came from. Now, what is a shot number? Well, for this customer, they are taking checks at specific times during the day, and they've labeled those as shot. So now if I want to look at the same data, but this time against the shot number, I could come in here, make a few changes to my report, state that I want this to be by shot. Come down here, tell it that we're looking for the cavity, and change that to cavity as well. Let's make that cav just so it's a little shorter. When we execute the report now, we can see that during each shot, you can look and find out which cavity happens to be measuring the highest. Right there, cavity 2, cavity 7 was the lowest for your morning shots. Your noontime shot, for whatever reason, cavity 6 was high, cavity 5 was the lowest. Now we look at that information. Any one of these red bars are unique observations, and you can see at the top that it's giving us the value of cavity 4 at 9.0113. Now if we want to take the information a little further, we can come in here and say we want to group by date. Now when I run this information, you can see everything that happened on the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. We can tell that 5 shots were completed on the 12th and 13th, and on the 14th, only 3 shots were completed. Again, we can click on any bar, click on any record, and find that individual information. So this is one of the new charts that's available in ERS 4.2. This can be set up to run automatically, sent to you via email and PDF form, or attached to the home page on your QC Mobile front page. I want to thank you for taking time to watch this today.